Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my daily routine on Fortnite, and hopefully it helps you guys out. This is a thing I do every single time I hop on the game. It makes me show improvements over time. I've gotten really good at aiming since I started doing this, which was way back in season 8. You'll see an immediate improvement by doing these right off the bat, but over time is where you're going to see your big improvement. So the first thing I like to do is actually my aim, which is this map I like to use a lot, which the code is right here. I will put all the codes in the description. I usually use this map. It's very good. There's two of the spots I like to use. I will show you that. And the second map I like to use a lot is something I actually got from jerian. You guys might know who he is, but the map code's right here. Also will be in the description. I'm going to show you both these maps and what I do on them usually. Start things off, let's hop into aim agency and see what we can show you guys. Right when you load in, you're greeted with 5 little sections of the map. Each one of these teleports you into them. The only two I really use is these two right here. These ones are optional in my opinion. You can do them, they will help you, but nowhere near as much as these ones. So I'm going to go and hop into the first one right here, Tile Frenzy. So when you get into the map, there is basically just targets floating everywhere, which really is just a resemblance of a Kovac simulator for aiming, which is Tile Frenzy. It is way better to do in the game in my opinion, just based off the fact that you can practice your other mechanics like crouching and your movement when you're shooting at them. So I'm going to go and show you what it looks like when you do practice this. So that was a little bit of an example of what it looks like when you're doing this after you get somewhat decent at it. But what you want to do at the beginning is actually, if you're like totally bad at using keyboard and mouse, or you can use this on controller, if you're like totally bad at aiming or whatever, what you want to do is start out here, boom, hit the target, do it slowly, try to get the memorization down for your hand-eye coordination. This will help a lot more than just kind of flick shot everywhere and hit everything. It doesn't work that well like that. Best way to do it I found at first was just try to take your time with it, make sure you hit it and don't miss. You're basically training yourself in a bad way. It's just not good to have misses. You want to try to get down to where you're hitting every single one. So you don't want to try to like flick everywhere. You're not Mongraal right off the get-go. It's not going to work like that. But yeah, I usually do this one, and there is a point counter up in the top right. I usually do it to about 400 to 500 points every day. So that means you hit 500 targets. It's not really that long. It takes about like 5-10 minutes, maybe at most, depending on how fast you are with it. And this will help you out, trust me. It will be feeling way warmed up when you start playing the match. Now this next one right here is horizontal. This one is a big one, especially in this meta with the new charged shotgun. Tracking is very important. This is the one that's going to help you the most with tracking. When you load in this map, all it is just a zombie getting bounced around. What you really want to do is just try to keep your crosshairs on him. Mainly try to get headshots as much as you can. Right off the get-go, this is not going to be an easy one. This is actually really hard. But over time, you'll get better at it. And I'll show you a little bit of a clip of what it looks like when you're at my stage. There's no real beginning tips I can give you. It's just try as hard as you can to keep it on there. And over time, this will definitely help your tracking. It 100% helped me, because my tracking was completely dog whenever I first started playing this game, because I actually came from console. So I just had no idea what I was doing. This one is going to help you out a ton. I promise you, you won't regret trying it. Okay, so on this map, it's a little bit different. It has a lot more, options to go into. There's a lot more weapons to choose from. It's more up to date with the meta, with how the weapons are in the game. Like they have the hunting rifle and all that. But they do not have the charged shotgun, just like every other creative map right now. The ones that I like to do the most in this one is actually Crosshair, Reaction, and then Realism Edits. These are the ones I usually use, and I use the other two from the other map, and then I'll just hop in this one and do these ones if I really feel like it. I usually don't use this map nearly as much as I do the other one, because you really don't need a lot of this. A lot of this can be done in free building, like the edits and all that stuff. But what I do like to use is mainly Crosshair, because Crosshair is so nice. I'm going to go and show you what that's like. What I usually do to train, because this has the best Crosshair to use for it, is the hunting rifle. So all you do is hop up here, and basically I'm going to shoot him. It's going to teleport me to a different spot, making me have to re-aim. It's really good. It's really good for like practicing your Crosshair placement. Like see, boom, boom, boom. Like it's really easy, and it does help. Definitely helps you. So try this one out. I'd recommend the first map over this map because it just suits me better, but maybe this one will help you out a little bit more than it does me. So now it's time for everybody's favorite thing, editing. This is the map that I prefer using. There's plenty of edit maps out there, trust me, there's a ton of them. But this is one that I use. Code will be in the description. What you want to do is actually start over here and then work your way through until you can get all the way up to this. Now, what a lot of people do wrong is they just try doing the fastest edits they possibly can when they can't do them. What you need to do off the bat is you need to take your time. Don't walk super fast. You don't need a W key the entire time you're doing this to practice. You want to learn the muscle memory, so you just, if you have to, take it slow. Do it a little bit slow like this. you'll eventually get the muscle memory down, and every day you'll notice yourself get faster. This is a really good map to practice your edits on, especially this one right here. Those are important edits that you can use in a fight all the time, and it's going to catch them off guard. I'll go ahead and show you a clip of me doing some of these edits real quick, but it's really self-explanatory. Just try these, do it slow at first if you can't do it fast, and you'll eventually wind up being fast at it. That's how it worked for me. It takes time. Don't expect success overnight. It doesn't work like that. Over here is where you're supposed to basically just take the edit. Instead of just, scroll wheel resetting it, you don't really want to do that. What you want to do is actually take it, hit your reset key, whatever you have that set to, and then do the edit. So like that, just like this. Pretty simple. It will help you get better doing this. This is an important thing to know how to do, so you can do quick edits. And you can just practice all your edits like that pretty much. Not too hard to do. It takes a little bit of time to get good at doing that, but it is very useful nonetheless. Alright, so after you have all the edits done or whatever you wanted to practice on this map, what I usually do is I stay on this map. Instead of going to my own, creative map, I'll go here and I'll just start free building. It's the best way to do it. You have to free build whenever you practice and warm up. It's just the best way. And all you do is this for about like 10 minutes. Just do all your different moves. One I like to do a lot is like doing this. So you just build like an armored ramp, edit it, just like that. That'll help you out a lot just on the fastness of your edits. Different things like that. Just practice what you're used to doing. Maybe try out some new builds. Practice that for a little bit. And then you're ready to go. You're ready to hop into the match and start shitting on kids. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. All the codes will be in the description for every single map I used here. And good luck, guys. Hopefully you guys know some improvements in the short term and the long term. Take her easy. Peace.